Welcome everyone to a new edition of Coffee with Father James. I've got a real cup of coffee this week, not instant coffee. And I have a new mug. I got this in the mail. Someone sent it to me, a parishioner gave it to me. And it is a Holy Spirit mug. It says, "Let the fire fall." And on the back, there is a beautiful ancient prayer of the church. "Come, Holy Spirit, fill the hearts of your faithful and kindle in them the fire of your love. Send forth your Spirit, and they shall be created, and you shall renew the face of the earth." So this is a very good mug for this time in the church, this time in the life of our parish. Obviously, there's a bit of a Christmas theme happening here. It also has a sense of already, almost, not yet, which is very good for Advent because we're still in Advent season. And you can see behind me, the animals are there, the manger's ready, the straw. Is there straw? Yeah. Nope. No, there's no straw. But no baby Jesus, no Mary and Joseph, no angels. I think they're making their way along the pews, and the wise men are somewhere in the building, moving a little closer each day. But of course, this empty manger is a great sign of the season of Advent and our anticipation of the celebration of Christmas. Speaking of which, many of you by now will know the Mass schedule, the fact that we're only having 2 Christmas Masses on 7 p.m. on Christmas Eve on Thursday and 11 a.m. on Christmas Day on Friday. Now, many of you may be saying, well, why is that? Didn't the province say last week that we could have up to 100 people? And yes, they did. And when I made the coffee video last week, we didn't know. We were actually honestly expecting the province to say, hold it steady at 5. We're not going to change it. And we thought at best they might move it up to 50. But they surprised us and moved it up to 100, which almost universally for most churches, most church leaders says, well, that's kind of neither fish nor fowl. It kind of puts us in a difficult spot because even if we had multiple Masses, we wouldn't be able to serve the people who would want to come. And so after a meeting with the Archbishop on Thursday, he basically wrote a letter with guidelines saying that he's asking for Catholics in our diocese this Christmas to make Christmas primarily a digital experience, to focus on live stream. And he actually encouraged us not to try to multiply the celebration of the Eucharist in order to just have Mass with a relatively small number of people. So with that in mind, and also the fact that, we weren't expecting it, we weren't ready for it. Every liturgy, there's, especially in COVID times, it takes a lot of work, a lot of planning. We've got to do all the cleaning and registering people. And so we just thought it's easier to keep it to 2 Masses as we had planned. And I know that's difficult for folks. I know that's challenging. And then further to that, people have been asking me, well, when can we sign up? When can we register? And what we decided to do I think the spirit of Jesus, especially the spirit of Christmas, is let's give first priority to people who are not online, or perhaps people who don't have family here to be able to come to Mass. And so here's what we're planning to do. From now, presently, up until Wednesday morning, we're giving folks who are not online or don't have family first opportunity to sign up. And I think one of the Masses is already almost half full. And so that will continue. And on Wednesday morning, we will open up the remaining spaces online for people to register online on a first come, first serve basis. And I don't know how many spaces there will be. And I would say that probably by Wednesday noontime, they'll probably be gone. But I just want to say this, let's approach this in the right spirit. If we don't get to come to Mass in person, let's make it a sacrifice of love, because these restrictions, remember that we've got to go back to the why. Whenever we experience the pain or the difficulty of any kind of change, we've got to remind ourselves of why. And the reason we're going through all of these things is that we're making the best attempt we can in the face of circumstances beyond our control and about which we don't have full knowledge, that we're doing what we're doing in order to protect the most vulnerable amongst us. And that whenever we sacrifice to do that, it's an act of love. And that's what this whole Christian thing is supposed to be about anyway. So let's check that spirit that's within all of us to sometimes be negative or critical or complain when things don't go my way. And what we're going to do is let's turn this around. Let's see this as a great opportunity, perhaps even to invite people. You know, there's still a chance whenever you get this video to reach out to someone who doesn't have family in the area or who's not on the internet. Now, they're obviously not going to be watching this video, so we need you to contact them, pick up the phone, help them to get registered. But our online experience, we have the potential, because of our live stream, to reach more people this Christmas than we have ever done in the history of our parish. It's infinite. So here's what I'm going to invite you to do. Think on the next day or two, who could you invite? And when you get the link from the parish with the link to the Mass, send it out to your contacts, send it out to your friends, even people who don't go to church. I mean, think about it. It's never been easier for people who don't go to church and are not familiar with church to join us. And I promise to do everything we can to make the message given during Mass to be as relevant as possible to people who perhaps are not regular churchgoers. So let's see this as a tremendous opportunity to have a special time of prayer with your family around the computer or around the TV set, however it is that you view online material, to pray together as a family and to reach out to your family and friends who might not otherwise be connected with church in some way. So thanks for your patience in all of that. One other thing is that this past week, we sent out a link to a finance report that I created in conjunction with the Finance Council, and it will be in the e-newsletter this week as well. And it's just an update until the end of October about where we are as a parish financially. And I believe that it's important to be accountable, to be transparent. And so we want to share with you before the end of the year a snapshot of where we are and where we've been, and invite you to think about making a special Christmas gift to the parish financially. This has been a difficult year for many people, certainly been a difficult year for all churches and charities, and it's no different here at our parish. And we'd love for you to think and pray about making a financial donation to the operations of the parish, so we can maximize the chance of finishing this year in as good a place as possible. So please give consideration to that and check out that report. You want to be informed about that. So everyone, I look forward to, well, I might not see you, but I look forward to connecting with you in some way on Christmas Eve or on Christmas Day. And we've got the days following. We have, Thursday, Christmas Eve, Friday, Christmas Day, Saturday, we have the 4 p.m. Mass for the Feast of the Holy Family and the two Sunday Masses on Sunday morning. And then we have the Solemnity of Mary, Mother of God on New Year's Eve, and then the two Masses on New Year's Day, the Feast of Mary, the Mother of God. So those Masses, we'll have Masses up to 100 people, and so we may see you in person. But back to the full 4-week schedule, the first weekend of January, the Feast of the Epiphany. So we look forward to seeing you, and let's continue to pray for one another and help each other to get through this challenging and difficult time. So God bless you all, and take care, and we'll be connecting with you soon.